Forget scripts. Forget rehearsals. When Jonathan Winters sat on Johnny Carson's couch, anything could happen. And it usually did. Known as the Comedy Buddha, Winters didn't just tell jokes. He lived inside 1,000 different characters, all fighting for airtime. He was the man who taught Robin Williams how to be crazy. Let's dive into the chaotic, brilliant, and occasionally dark world of the absolute master of improv. 1. Jonathan Winters turned his tragic family into pure comedy. On December 8, 1988, Winters returned, continuing to demonstrate his masterful satirical abilities. A trivial object is prepared to trigger the first senseless laughter.
You didn't get into art by entering one of those little matchbook ads. They're still out, you know. Could draw the pirate, or have you seen those? Famous art school, you can draw.
Yes, I have seen
And you draw
those.
the parrot or a little pirate and you send it in.
I did a combination and was still turned down. I did.
You mean they turned somebody down?
Oh, sure. I did the parrot, apparently on the wrong shoulder of the pirate. And then I did the pirate eating the parrot. And the guy sent me a heavy-duty letter. He said, obviously, you got big problems. Of course, I was writing from the place.
Yeah.
It was 8 grueling months inside an asylum that provided this profoundly biting perspective. Can a childhood classroom become a stage criticizing adult hypocrisy?
Kindergarten was a problem for me. I remember trying to make a clay rabbit and had all day. You know, usually you should be able to make one before lunch. And I just like this, and Mrs. McCauley came over. How are we doing? And I always bugged me. And I was a little kid then. I had no brothers or sisters. And I didn't have, nearly as much weight. Problem, I was a rather attractive kid, as a matter of fact. At recess, I got lucky, but at any rate, when the teachers say, and a lot of people say, how are we doing? What does this mean? Why can't you say, how are you doing? But they say that in hospitals. How are we today? Not good.
Fully utilizing surreal comedy, the guest makes viewers roar at pure innocence. It is ridiculous that a bizarre escape idea will be recounted completely dryly.
She said, there's no reason for you to continue on in the first grade if you can't make a bunny.
Oh.
But I fooled her. I was kind of a papier-mâché intellectual. I went around her, skipped the first grade entirely, committed myself to the attic, and stayed there. Read a lot of magazines, and listened to the squirrels wandering around, and then came down in time for the second grade. And I had a lot of problems.
Although he bravely served the Marines, he loved turning his military career into a joke. An arrogant delusion is the perfect material continuing this storyline.
Of course, and I was a corporal. I mean, that was a big thing to me, a corporal. I was told that if you made corporal, you were as good as a general.
Yeah.
I believed that. When the man came by in the Jeep on the, at the Navy Yard and I saluted him, that was my salute, you know? He was an Army general, had no business on a Navy base. I said, I'm better than you. I'm a corporal in the Marines, okay? Oh, hey, heavy.
Transforming the grief of loss into laughter proves his absolute peak psychological manipulation skills. Behind a clever refusal hides an extremely unexpected plot twist.
Go back at this time of year for a lot of reasons. About everybody's gone that I grew up with. I'm sure Ohio has an ample supply of people, but a lot of my people are lying down now permanently. So I think that's my chief reason for not going. I got one cousin left, and he's a little tight with the turkey, and you ask him for a little more, dark or white, and it's a lot of that. I'm tired of that gesture, by the way. So I decided not to go back to Cincinnati, but...
What was it like when you were a kid?
When I was a kid?
Due to a bitter childhood beside an alcoholic father, the comedian authentically portrayed chaos. A tense reunion night is what will be ruthlessly exposed next.
I'm looking at my dad, this is December 24th, Christmas Eve. We're going to set the train up, and he's in a seersucker suit and a swimming trunks, It was just the conversation. Kids never forget. I was an only child. You never forget anything. 2 people really on you. My mother saying, get a bag. And I said, well, it's only 5 o'clock. Go anyway. back to the dog again. So my old man's like, don't put the try to put the train together now.
If self-deprecation were missing, these miserable memories could hardly generate such massive destructive power. The guest immediately digs out a poor gift to conclude.
Instantly went to wood toys. So things like broomsticks, with carved faces on them. So stockings were filled full of just walnuts, and that's a bummer, gang, A stocking full of walnuts? Oh, another one. Tell Ben
Surprise, surprise. Not even an orange, huh? Just another walnut.
And there's something about opening up.
Having inspired successors like Robin Williams, this unscripted style became an immortal legacy. How difficult it is finding such a crazy mind in modern television. 2. Jonathan Winters' prank calls completely broke Johnny Carson. Looking back at 1973, these stories easily froze Carson's seriousness. A silly excuse regarding his physical appearance is quickly launched as the first bait.
I wore my new sweater. New for me. It was in a fire sale, and I grabbed it up. I'm not proud. A lot of my things are used. The shoes I bought those in the same sale. Not ashamed of that. No. It was a fire sale, and that's about all there is to that.
I gotta tell
Simply degrading oneself authentically breaks down every existing boundary with the audience. Could a mischievous prank call actually test the limits of an old friendship?
And I knew that you knew that I had to go back to California. I had to come back and do a show I was doing, and I wouldn't be there. So I started to do, little disclaimers like, I'd love to do it, Mr. Weldon, and then you started getting nasty. Just a little bit. Well, what do you mean you can't do it? That's the trouble with you California guys. You come into town, give you a job, you don't want to stay. And then you got really angry. And I'm practically dying. And I could have killed you at that time. And then he said, that's Johnny Winters. And I could see the Buick just flying away. And I'd already spent the $2,000 on the house driving the car. You did little cutie things, didn't you?
Well, I still call guys up, and I still answer the phone as different people.
Although essentially acting as public exposure, the resulting laughter holds incredibly profound appreciation. The art of vocal transformation swiftly takes over this program's pacing.
And someone will say, hello, is Jonathan Winters there? And I'll say, no, the boy is in the basement. He's combing the kitty. Say, well, who's this? Well, I'm just an old man who wanders around his house. And a lot of times you get odd reactions from people. But one of my favorite stories was
Using only jaw expressions, the improvisational master easily sketches exceptionally vivid phantom characters. Behind such pure quietness lies an absolutely ridiculous yet terrifying scenario.
I said, well, he passed away here Sunday week. And he said, good Lord, man, where have you got him? And I said, well, most of our people are from Boise, and I didn't want them to have him come that far just to look at grass, So what we did, we put him out there on the porch and set him up against the lattice. And cold spell set in, just kept him harder than a cart. However, the other day, sun come out, and he commenced to get fleshy. And his face dropped a little bit, but I tell you, Mr. Lytle, even in death, there's humor.
It is his indifferent attitude toward tragedy that magically elevates this dark comedy. A tricky role-playing session is what continues confusing the poor listener.
He said, who's this? And I said, this is Sam. Who are you? And he said, well, this is Mr. Cavendish, and I'm with Ben and Bowles or something, and I'd like to talk to Mr. Winters. He said, you mean Johnny? Let me see if I can find Roundo. So, gee, you're going to see this guy at the other end of the phone. So I then shifted my voice. I said, hey, Roundo, come on in. It's a phone call for you. Get on it. So I said, hello, this is Jonathan Winters. And then the guy at the other end said, who was that I was talking to? I said, I'm on the phone too.
Thanks to unparalleled mental agility, the boundary separating reality from illusion vanishes completely. Rebelling against strict military discipline remains our next explosive comedic catalyst.
And grandma 1 minute. And, hey, honey, you know.
That would,
a lot of guys didn't understand.
That would shake up a barracks late
and
at night,
I turned,
yes.
I'll never forget, to a full bird colonel, and did a voice on him, which I'll never forget. And I said, oh, sir, what is your name?
Little sense of humor.
Don't do that in the Marines very often.
Fake innocence were absent. That disruptive behavior would definitely seem highly offensive. This paves the way for introducing a terrible childhood academic obsession.
And I was always turning to a student, and because I never knew where I was never prepared, and give me the answer, quick. And I'll never forget, there was a guy called Alden Sonander. There's an
Alden Sonander.
Alden Sonander turned to me and he said, we learn by doing. And, I killed him at recess.
We learn by doing. There's always one of those in every grade school.
Guys.
Yes.
And
The harder one acts serious, the more damaging that violent exaggeration pleasantly becomes. An oddly bizarre employment resume will quickly conclude this senseless timeline.
one thing I always remember, I worked for the Coca-Cola bottling company. I was an inspector. And looking for dead mice and marbles. I sat on a little stool, you know, with a neon light, and did this, and just watched bottles all day long. And then I picked apricots and picked potatoes.
Having permanently discarded all script barriers, these legends delivered an unprecedented juggling performance. How perfectly classic television embraced and tolerated such boldly sophisticated minds. 3. Jonathan Winters unleashed his multiple personalities to dominate the stage.
Well, sir, I don't think I got your name.
Didn't you?
No, I didn't, sir.
Buck Edelhofer. I hope you don't mind either one of you if I chew.
No, sir, not a bit.
Well, I always have. Ever since I was 6 years old, I always had a bunch of stuff in the right side of my face.
Yeah, just like ball players, huh? Just like ball players do that, huh?
I suppose. What has always been fun for me is to get a little cur dog and do that to
Get
them. You get their attention right away. They're just like this. They can't see for about an hour.
Yeah.
Moving forward, the guest relied on his Ohio roots to craft these personalities. A bizarre medical tragedy is prepared to be recounted next.
Lugridge.
Miss Lugridge?
Yeah, Miss Allen Lugridge. A woman who had lost her legs, believe it or not, due to woodpeckers.
That's humorous, but sad.
Well, it's sad, but it's good, and it was a conversation piece that got her into the local paper, and that's all she ever wanted out of life, and her legs looked wooden, apparently to the birds.
Oh, I see.
And they ate her legs away.
Oh, my God.
And so I propped her up there in bed at the place, you know, a good set of pillows and a good zenith, and you're in business, so...
It was his past surrealist painting studies that colored this morbid narrative. To transform a natural disaster into a comedic platform remains his next objective.
Come into a flash flood.
Oh, no, on
yeah,
the
we
ranch?
got 3,600 acres there.
Oh, my.
3,600 acres and only 2 cows.
Oh.
That was always her humor. So when we found them, they were skeletons.
Oh, my God.
And water took the guys in the bunkhouse. There'd been that or whiskey. And it took them. There was 17 of them.
Oh.
And they found them in unusual positions. Guy up there on a tree like this. Another man laid back, obviously saying, what the, you know.
VO3. Growing up beside an alcoholic father helped the man accurately depict drunk behavior. Behind a simple shopping trip hides some truly ridiculous domestic frustration.
Zebra rug. which she got on sale.
Right.
And I don't think she would, in deference to her, a wonderful woman and wife, of course, mother of my 2 children, so I have to go along with that. And I think the sad thing with the tail was missing, and when you have a tail missing on anything, it's not good. Because you're going, oh, what's happened to the tail? And you always have to explain this. She got it on sale, man. The tail's gone, it's like a bear rug without the head. Come on, man.
That's a bargain.
It's a bargain, Where's the head of the bear? Went through the wall, So, a guy came in and he said...
Although he sustained a 60-year marriage, he clearly understood everyday marital conflicts. An illegal midnight break-in is the target continuing the storyline.
Got in a used Chevy, a little pickup, and threw in a heavy duty, one of those Clint Eastwood numbers, and slipped out under the seat and went on down to San Diego. And went in the zoo around 2 o'clock in the morning. A couple of 6-packs for the guys, Hey, cerveza, and the other guy, give it to me. So, laid a fast 50 on him, went in. He gave one look at us, the zebra, and it annoys him, and his tail automatically fell off.
Due to his bipolar disorder, using play therapy effectively turned pain into art. The Thing Arriving soon involves a highly satirical political hearing.
The diversion of funds to the Contras. There seems to be a trail from Switzerland to Iran, back to the Contras. Did you have any personal knowledge of the diversion of funds? And did you profit from any of those monies at all?
That's a long question.
I want you to take your time, General.
Well, I'll certainly do that. I would say that's a 2 or 3-parter.
Well, let's take the first part. Did you know about the diversion of funds?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Now, let's go ahead with it.
All right.
What's the rest of it?
All right. Did you know that the funds were being diverted to the Contras?
No, I had no word of that. No knowledge that there were any Contras or Sandinistas. As a matter of fact, myself, a guy called Ted, and another guy called Carl, and Bob.
Right.
Having served aboard a warship, the former Marine possessed enough experience to mock military brass. Memories regarding a slow sport will swiftly capture the stage.
I like to play with young people. It keeps your mind up. It keeps the heart moving and your eyes. My eyes, I still see the mitt. I still see the man's fingers, that he uses. They hold them over here, And sometimes I just told him, hold that money clip with the money. That's a little humor for a baseball person.
Well, speaking of money now, you played in the days when ball players didn't make a lot of money. Today's players get $1 million or so. Do you get any offers to do, say, commercials for television, beer commercials or something like that?
I've had a lot of offers, and I've read for these things, but I've never got them.
Oh, that's a shame.
And I think I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my reading. I'm not an actor. I am a ball player.
Right.
A mentor to Robin Williams, the veteran, seamlessly transmitted immense energy through older bodies. This paves the way for an absurd excuse regarding sudden amnesia.
Well, not a reason. I was kidding you about that.
Oh, I see.
When you're out there all year round on a farm.
Oh, you have a farm?
Yeah, I have a farm. I have over 13 acres.
Well, that's not big by most standards.
Well, it's where it is.
Oh, where is the farm?
It's actually Albion. God, I wish I could think where it is. Just before I come here, I was struck by lightning. And, 2 hours up. We was 2 hours up, coming out of hell. I don't know where I'm from originally.
But the lightning hit and...
The lightning didn't hit the plane, come through the window and hit me.
Well, that's bound to affect your memory.
But anytime you come where I'm from, look me up.
I certainly will.
After finding lasting sobriety, the performer bravely embraced unfiltered chaos. Could modern television ever dare to broadcast such raw genius today? 4. Jonathan Winters and Robin Williams showcased the ultimate comedic. Both legendary comedians bravely fought severe substance addiction before successfully achieving sobriety. The upcoming interaction will ruthlessly expose those wasted days with ultimate spiritual father. The veteran significantly shaped his protégé's hyperactive persona. There are some bizarre bedroom tricks secretly waiting to be revealed. Those groundbreaking comedy records ultimately taught the younger star how to tear up traditional rules. A disgusting culinary invention shall instantly push everything into madness. Jonathan Winters ruthlessly roasted his own addiction. Upon returning here, the comedy icon fearlessly exposed his darkest personal corners. A ridiculous judgment regarding the studio's interior design is prepared to be launched.
I say, they've changed the carpeting.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
fresh.
think, haven't they? Isn't it fresh?
No, we freshened up the set. a little
These are
bit.
patches from everywhere. We did this in therapy.
These are. These are from the different shows that were canceled, and when they take the carpet, they just cut it off and bring it here, and we use it.
You never went inside, did you, Colonel?
No, I did not.
Officers somehow or another, just remain in the Jeep.
It was those grueling psychiatric hospital months and multiple canceled projects that created this priceless comedic material. Can toxic youthful entertainments ever sound truly charming?
It was fun. I saw an old friend of mine, Jack McGuire. He and I used to have some fun times and have a little gasoline, and drank some shaving lotion and stuff. So we talked about old times.
Your name came up the other night. We were with some people, and who were admirers of yours, and I was telling them about the days, 15, 20 years ago, when we would do strange things together.
Oh, yeah, hide in the bushes. And
Remember some of those?
Publicly sharing such wretched past habits essentially proves the deeply loyal brotherhood between these legends. Inside a freezing snowstorm lies an incredibly absurd, meditative posture.
Had concrete on it and everything, yes.
Concrete and everything. And I was sitting like this in the snow. And State Highway Patrolman came up and he said, can I help you? And I said, yes, you can. I've been meditating over whether this vodka's gone or still there. So he took me in for a little observation. I was frozen harder than a carp.
With unmatched physical storytelling skills, the performer easily transformed drunken memories into vivid masterpieces. Belated emotional awakening remains the next destination of his life journey.
You ever miss those days? Those, kind of silly, nutty.
No, I don't, because I tell you, I like it better the way I am now.
Right.
Because when I see something in the zoo, I recognize it, and
You say that's a bear.
right. Yeah.
There's a lion.
And,
Due to maintaining complete sobriety, the old man's worldview suddenly became exceptionally clear. An innocent justification for healthy eating habits will quickly conclude this conversation.
I eat a lot of vegetables. Doesn't show, but big on lettuce.
Lettuce?
Oh, yeah. I have a thing about rabbits. I love them, and they're active creatures, and if that's what they eat, that's what I eat.
Despite experiencing a stormy youth, this artist's final chapter felt extremely peaceful. Nobody could ever mold such personal tragedies into explosive laughter like Jonathan Winters. 6. The brilliant dark comedy of a 62-year-old Jonathan Winters. Reaching 62, the comedy veteran effortlessly blended twilight reflections with signature darkness. A hilarious medical confusion is selected as our opening bait.
I can feel my toes now. They didn't come through a chiropractor. What is not a chiropractor? You're a colonel. What is it? A general.
Chiropodist or
A
podiatrist.
chiropodist?
Or podiatrist.
Podiatrist. I had too many guys working on my feet. That's why they had to be corrected. But at any rate, I stopped drinking a long time ago.
Oh, yes.
Obviously, I haven't stopped eating, but I stopped smoking. There's so little left. And
Facing various real illnesses helped him transform physical decay into comedic material. An imaginary inheritance dispute quickly escalates into something utterly ridiculous.
definitely. Might be OT.
You come from a family of...
Take time. A small family. I was the only child. I'm glad. I got everything there was to get.
No
Not a
rivalry?
lot either. No rivalry. No, I fought an attorney, killed him on the spot. He said, "You get the kitchen knives." Good. You'll do time for this, and then it was gone.
Anyway, want to talk about this?
Sure.
It was his lonely Ohio childhood that nourished this child's highly violent imagination. memories regarding holiday fowls will soon deliver a chilling surprise.
I got to tell you one little story, John, especially this time of the year when people are, in the festive mood, and also people with, large pins ready to hit the turkey there in New York and watch it. At any rate, no, I was kidding about that. I always wanted to do that as a kid, go, ooh, watch the big rubber turkey. Terrible. You're a violent child. I stuck it in a real turkey. He went at me. No, when I came home, this is a moment of grief, but for a lot of people, but I came home from the war.
Having survived the Pacific battlefield, this veteran could easily mock military homecomings. Behind those front doors hides an exceptionally cold family culture.
So it was a very demonstrative family, and ran to a lot of the minorities would run and grab each other, but boy, when you're full Caucasian, a lot of times it's back off, So,
Full Caucasians are like
Caucasian.
that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, and eventually she grabbed me, the bottle dropped, oh, nice, sweetheart, it is you. And so I went to my room, which got this area in here, bed, wash bowl, and a commode, and place to hang the funny shirts. So I said, Mother, it's great to be home, number one. And I said...
His biological mother, who performed radio dramas, probably transmitted this cold-blooded theatricality. The sudden disappearance of childhood toys is the final straw.
She said, you're 20 years old. What are we talking about the toys for? And I said, she said, I gave them away to the mission. I said, that's all right. That's okay, the poor kids. But you should have written me, those last hours in Philadelphia where I discharged. And I said, please, why, you should have let me know. And she said the line I'll never forget. She said, well, sweetheart, how did we know that you were going to survive? So that's when I put her in a home early.
A lot of warmth in that family, huh?
Rewriting history without scripts always remained the comedian's most lethal weapon. This paves the way for a satirical perspective on immigrant fashion.
Of course, that was a Wyandotte, and you could distinguish him from an Algonquin or Iroquois and Seneca, and he was saying, look at the buckles on the dummy. And, of course, it was something for an Indian because he had no buckles. Good waist, tight, and maybe a rubber band, but certainly not a buckle. And I'd say, and then the guy had buckles on his shoes. Hey, no wonder they were not wanted right away. And then the buckle on the hat told him that he'd had some special treatment. But that's pretty much Thanksgiving as I remember it.
Drawing inspiration from the Midwest, he regularly spawned crazy rural farmers. There is a bizarre marital caretaking method waiting patiently to be revealed.
Mrs. Suggins is full of life.
Yeah, huh?
She's bedridden.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Which works in her favor.
I see.
I give her a box of chocolates.
Good-hearted woman, though.
And a new VSR, whatever thing. She's asked for something special. See movies on.
Watch some movies, yeah.
Yeah, and she watches that. Yeah. And I watch her, and then we watch the movies together. And I get her to the window so that she can look at the kids. Just drag her out of bed and over at the window. Go ahead, look at her. Put it on F6 and put it on CU, close up, and then I drop her out of the window. Kids will play with her for 2 or 3 hours. Yeah. Well, they've dragged her around.
Although he continuously abused macabre themes, his mainstream appeal survived for decades. Who else could ever spin elderly cruelty into pure comedic gold like that? 7. The bizarre holiday special of Jonathan Winters. During this festive broadcast, the comedy icon comfortably delivered an exceptionally dark holiday special. A fake Arctic expedition is immediately selected to launch the madness.
Malamutes, yeah.
Malamutes.
Take a choice.
Yeah.
I had a guy up with the lead dog because of the dog. Incidentally, I said they weren't real dogs, and they weren't. They had a key in them, and they...
I see.
They looked like they were real. Mm-hmm. The guy was real, and he had full leather on. I whipped him pretty good. And he turned around and smiled and said, I love it.
Yeah, well. But you made it from Alaska, all in one shot. And
Constantly improvising bizarre scenarios previously helped him dominate national television across multiple decades. Can end-of-year celebrations remain genuinely exciting when you have completely abandoned alcohol?
Well, it's a fun time of the year. Boy, I'm up for it. For a guy that doesn't drink, or smoke.
Yeah.
They invite you to all these parties. They're all surreal. It doesn't get any better than that. And their little tongues, they're picking up on cookies and everything. They're like, well-dressed, kind of regimental tie lizards. They have... And then a woman came to me the other night, very attractive woman, about 42, little mileage, and so I...
been in the
nearly as much as mine. Wait a minute. Please, I'm 66.
It was severe medical warnings that forced the 66-year-old comedian into strict living habits. Wasted memories regarding freezing drunken nights will swiftly be resurrected next.
You have been in the past, been to Christmas parties. Both of us been to Christmas parties years ago, where we had, more than...
Well, where we had to crawl out, on our hands and knees and try to make out where the car is. Yeah. It's embarrassing to spend a whole evening, where is my car? Mr. Winters, don't you know? No, I wouldn't have said that. No. What kind of car is it? I don't know that.
Or if you hadn't brought one.
A real car is a black car.
Sharing a rebellious youth, both men easily understood these profoundly humiliating drinking experiences. Behind those caring family phone calls hides a remarkably brutal financial reality.
People today in my family want money.
Oh, I see.
Used to be, a couple of bucks and a nice sweater, a pair of skates or something. We don't have any place to skate, but, well, I'm talking about ice skates, but at least, you can dream of something. That's another thing. Maybe next year.
That's right.
But it's like, I need 10 grand. So do I.
Yeah.
So do I. Yeah, what's the matter? The washer's out. Ask John, for God's sake. I know you've got it, Dad. Come on, help me. I just helped your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. His whole house fell down.
Yeah. Now,
Having raised 2 biological children, he deeply comprehended the heavy economic burden of parenthood. What gets revealed next directly involves his partner's frugal spending tendencies.
Eileen, I know you're listening. She's a little tight.
Uh-huh.
I don't mean this. She's a little, I think a better word is she's a little close. She told me, she gave me a lovely car and used.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And she said, I'm not putting out 45 grand for a car, you clown. So I said, would you get something around 15? I can drive something that's halfway decent. So she said, yeah. So this year, a couple of weeks ago, I said, what are you, kind of like a little kid. Sure. What are you getting? I'd like to play a little boy, because sometimes you can sucker him in. She's about my age. And so I leaned in and I said, what are you getting me this year? Big Mama.
Although married to Eileen for decades, the actor absolutely loved mocking her publicly. This hilarious resentment clears the path for a notorious female impersonation's return.
At any rate, I have these little cards, and they're simple. Because, there are a lot of simple people out there.
Right.
So I draw, for instance, just a stick figure and then little circles of snow.
Oh, that's nice.
And sell the card for about $56. Tell them an old person that's out of it,
Sympathy.
Sympathy card, a sick card or something.
The devious lady persona, who was inspired by his real aunt, remained his masterpiece. How rare to find someone transforming elderly embarrassment into pure laughter. Jonathan Winters was more than just a comedian. He was a master at turning the tragedies and absurdities of life into pure comedic gold. His influence echoes through every modern performer, from Robin Williams to the stars of today. We may never see another mind quite as delightfully twisted or profoundly human. Which of these legendary Winters moments was your absolute favorite? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more classic comedy.